Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing this look right here. So yeah, this is a very different look than what I usually do, and that's because it's a recreation of a look I actually saw on Instagram. So I'm going to try to put that right here, and I'm going to be linking her Instagram account in my description box if you want to go check her out. But yeah guys, if you want to see how I recreated this look, to start off this look, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow primer. This is the one from Urban Decay and it's the original one. I'm going to be using this Colourpop palette. It's called Soul. For this look, I'm going to be using this to start off. And I'm just going to use this to put it all over my lid. Because in the picture, she doesn't have it anywhere specific. She just has it all over. Also, actually, before I continue, I'm going to be using these. These are the e.l.f. Line and Define tape. For the liner, I'm going to be grabbing the James Charles palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here. I'm going to be using a detail brush like this brush. So it looks like this. And I'm just going to do that. Since I really want the liner to pop, I'm just going to be adding this to the brush. So I'm just taking a line here. This is going to take a little bit of time because since this is a powder, I have to build it up. And I'm going to just keep wetting the brush. Because if it gets dry, it's just going to be powdery. I'm going to be going back to the Soul palette. I'm just going to be using this shade over here to make it pop a little bit more. For primer, I'm going to be using these two. This is the Too Faced Hangover primer and this is the Cover FX Blurring primer. First, I'll apply the Hangover since it's more like a lotion. This one I apply everywhere. For foundation, I'm going to be using this one. I bought this like maybe a week ago, but it's really such a good foundation. I didn't even say the name, but it's the Covergirl TrueBlend Matte Made Foundation. It says Comfort Matte, Transfer Resistant. I haven't tried out if it's really transfer resistant, but I do know that it's a good foundation. So yeah, this is a really beautiful foundation. It has a really nice matte finish, and also it's more like a medium to full coverage foundation, so it's really nice. This actually might be like my favorite foundation from the drugstore. Today I'm going to be using these Kiss lashes. These are their lashes from their like lash extension line. And they're actually really good because they look so soft, and not only that, but they actually do look like extensions. They look like they're really coming out of your eye. The next thing I'm going to be using is this. This is called the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I just bought this, so I'm going to try it out and let you guys know what I think about it. By the way, this is the shade Light Sand. It's supposed to be really high coverage. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the, what is it called again? Tarte Shape Tape. So, whatever, let's see. I think, well, so far it is really, really full coverage. It's not runny at all. You see I have pretty bad eye circles right now. We'll see the difference after this. So it did really do a good job of covering, as you can see. I mean, you can still see a little bit of the darkness, but mostly you don't see the purple anymore. You see, this is a lot more purple than this, but when you go like this, you can't see it anymore. So I really like this concealer because it's really hydrating under the eyes, and just here I just apply concealer to conceal some of the spots that I have. I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild contour stick. I'm going to be using the shade Call Me Maple. Usually I wear the other shade that's a little bit lighter than this one, but I just wanted to see how this darker shade will look on me. I'm also going to put some on the side of my nose so that I can contour it. I'm going to be baking now, so I'm going to be using this, the Laura Mercier baking powder. The only thing I would say about this concealer is that it does crease a lot more than the other concealers that I have, like ones that are more matte, because this is hydrating, so it's going to tend to crease a little bit more, but I think after I set it, it's going to be fine. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be, please excuse this, but I'm going to be using this. This is the Fit Me powder, and I'm using the shade 220. So this look isn't really heavy on the bronzer, so I'm going to be using one that's a little bit more on the shinier side. As you guys can see, this is mostly just blush. I'm going to be grabbing my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Next, I'm going to be using this brush just to wipe off all the baking I have on my face. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to wipe away the liner that we did. Like I said, like after you set it, the hydrating concealer is fine now. You can see like there's no creases. So yeah, for eyebrows, this is gonna be a little bit difficult because let me just show you guys again. I'm gonna put the picture up here. And I don't know how I'm gonna do these eyebrows. Like I don't know if I should add a little bit. I think I'm gonna add a little bit after I push them up to see like what needs a little bit of filling, what doesn't need, whatever. Okay, so wish me luck. So just in case you're wondering what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab a brush, my spoolie brush, which is right here. I'm going to grab this brush. I'm just gonna push everything up. After that, I'm going to be using a gel. I'm going to be using this one, the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, because they need to stay in place. Okay, so now I'm going to be working on the inner corner, because on the inner corner she actually has her liner here as well. And then I'm just going to also be coloring in over here, the lower lash line. I'm going to be using the same brush because this one was actually really good for the liner. So I really want to make the inner corner precise, so I'm going to be grabbing a brush like this to see how it works. This one is called the M250. And I'm just going to be wetting it. I've been wetting all the brushes. And I'm going to just apply the more brighter orange shade right here. So real quick, I'm going to get in front of the camera so you can see how the eye looks. Okay, so here comes the scary part, because I've never done my blush like this ever in my life. Well, on the phone it doesn't look as nice as it looks in the picture, so once again I'm just gonna try to put the picture right here. But yeah, And also I don't have any shades like this, so I'm just going to be using the shades that I have here, which are the ones that I used on my eyes. So I'm going to be probably mixing this and this one right here. And I'm going to also be using the one from the James Charles palette, because this is the really perfect orange and like completely matches the one that she used for her eyes. So I'm probably gonna start, I don't even know where I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna build it up. So I guess I'm gonna start with the really light shade. So I might actually start with the shade I just put all over my eye, which is this one right here. So yeah, let's see how this comes out. Since it's really small, I'm gonna have to be pressing at all angles, but oh my god, I'm so scared. What the oh, I'm so scared. Oh my god, it's actually already looking kind of nice just with this, but for this video's purpose, I'm going to continue. At least I'm staying home. I mean, I don't know how to say this the nice way. I don't know if I could say this on YouTube, but I don't have the balls to go out like this in public. So at least I'm staying home and nobody has to see me look like this if I look bad. But yeah, going into this shade right here, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, like try to get it at all angles, but this one is actually a lot more pigmented, so I'm gonna tap it out because God forbid I make a mess on my face. So she has it more angled up, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna angle it up, not like straight. I'm gonna angle it. It's definitely starting to build up now. This video is probably gonna be short because I didn't go into much detail except the eyes and the cheek. But then now, like, I'm doing this and I'm thinking probably it's gonna be long because I don't think I'm gonna skip this part since I'm talking.
Shout out to Nadia.
That's my brother. Making a YouTube video.
Yeah.
What?
What are you up to?
Video.
Oh, my fault.
Jeez. I'm debating. I'm just, okay. This is it. I'm going to be going into this. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. It's my brother showering. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try to take it out in the background, but if not, I'm just letting you know it's my brother showering. So I'm going to try to blend this as much as I can because I don't want to look like a clown either. Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep adding though, like this isn't over yet. It kills me every time I'm like Okay, after this I think I may be done. I don't know. That's all I can say, as I really don't know, because like I like it at the same time, like I'm like, whoa, like I've never seen myself with this much blush on. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, because having blush like this does not mean it shouldn't be blended, so I'm going to just try to blend it as much as I can. Me thinking if I should add more or not. I did it. Oh wow, I did it. Because honestly, it looks like I have a lot of blush, but compared to her, who has more blush? Okay, if you catch me outside after this quarantine and I look like this, you'll know why. Because this look is valid. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I look like a clown to you. I look valid, okay? Okay, Actually, before I do lips, I want to apply this. She has a little bit of eyeliner, so I'm going to try to do it a little bit in the waterline, not too much. You can see that. I actually only put a little bit on. Like I said, I didn't put it too much over here. Try to focus it mostly over here on this part of my eye. And next I'm going to be using this. This is the NYX lip pencil in Nutmeg. Next, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick. It's in the color Nude Lust. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips. So her lips are a little bit more shiny, so I'm going to be adding this. This is the Lipstick Queen Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm going to apply it to the middle. Like that. For the final step, I'm going to be adding this highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty highlighter and Afternoon Snack in Mo Honey. I don't want to apply too much because it might take away from the blush. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. And I'm not going to go back in it. So just like this. She has a lot of highlight on her nose because she contoured it really pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of it on my finger and just work it on the bottom. This. And then just add a little bit on the tip. Wow. I love this look so much. Wow. I can't get over this right now. I'm going to be thinking about this look for a very long time. So yes, this is the finished look. I really love this look. To me, it's so beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful look I've ever done. Even the eyebrows, I didn't really put anything on my eyebrows. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the video, but in the video I literally just maybe put a little bit at the ends because my ends are kind of sparse compared to the rest of my eyebrow. So that's really the only thing I did. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for new videos. Just make sure that you're looking out for my videos. And yeah, thank you. Bye guys.